What's up, YouTube? What's up, you boxing maniacs? Now we're gonna get into Gervonta Tank Davis, GTD. He got a big fight up with Leo Santa Cruz. I did a little bio with Leo Santa Cruz. Now we're gonna do a bio of Tank Davis. Y'all, this is gonna be a real good fight, entertaining fight. Tank Davis got the power, and Leo Santa Cruz got the skills, man. So this is gonna be one entertaining fight. I believe it's gonna be fight of the year. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to this. Go ahead and throw a jab at that like button, and let's get into it, y'all. The bio of Gervonta Tank Davis.
From determining whether 130-pound world titleist Gervonta Tank Davis will establish himself as a great fighter. We don't, however, need more time to decide whether he's a singular talent. Davis's potential was plain to see while he was still a teenager, but don't make the mistake of attributing his ring dominance only to his exceptional speed, power, and ring IQ. That's because there's an underlying sense of toughness about Gervonta Davis, which has everything to do with the life experiences he endured long before he was a professional fighter. When you survive the type of tumultuous upbringing Davis experienced in inner city Baltimore, you're largely lucky. When you survive and thrive, you're special. Davis turned pro at the age of 18. We joined the Southpaw 1 week shy of his 21st birthday when he put together 4 KO wins that told us, age be damned, Davis was inarguably ready for the division's best. In October 2015, Davis, who was only 12-0, took a step up when he faced former world titleist Christopher Cruz. Davis was dominant from the start, scoring a knockdown in the first round.
Leo Santa Cruz and Tank Davis. Let's get it on.
Was how in round 2, he repeatedly landed significant body punches while in retreat. I don't recall too many fighters, regardless of age or experience, having done that. The end came sooner rather than later, with a crushing left hand ending matters in the third. Seven weeks later, Davis took an important step. He was extended at the 9th round before stopping Luis Sanchez. Davis had previously been no longer than 6. A left uppercut was the punch Davis used over and over, and by the finish, it looked like someone had dropped a 1,000-pound boulder on Sanchez's nose. In April 2016, it was Guillermo Alvarez turning to fall victim to Davis's power.
Gonna be the sweet science.
Toward the end of the 5th, Avila went down.
It's gonna be a real good, entertaining fight, y'all.
But the punches were anywhere and everywhere, prompting the ref to call a halt. Until this point, most of the damage inflicted by Davis had been produced by his southpaw left. But this is no one-handed fighter. In June 2016, he finished Mario Macias in 41 seconds. And the highlight reel KO hit, not from a left, but rather a leaping right hook. Davis had built a record of 16-0 with 15 KOs. He was still only 21 years old, but to further deny him a shot at the division's leaders would have been akin to resisting a force of nature.
Next tonight here at Getting Answers, nearly half of all of the calls now to your smartphone are now scams.
This is going to be a real good fight. Make sure y'all tune in.
January 2017, Davis challenged Jose the Sniper Pedraza, an established titleist who wore the label of the next great fighter from Puerto Rico. Pedraza was 27 and in his prime. He had a 3-inch reach advantage, and his multi-dimensional game had led to a sparkling record of 22-0. In the eyes of more than a few observers, Davis, only 22, had to prove this was not a matchup of a man versus a boy. A switch hitter, Pedraza opened as a southpaw and pretty much stayed in that stance. What was odd, perhaps even inexplicable, was his strategy.
Oh, nice combination put together by Davis.
Pedraza opened by walking to Davis in a confrontational manner.
And it appears Davis' confidence is growing by the second.
To his credit, Davis, who usually had to march forward to compensate for his short reach, adjusted by stepping back and creating pressure.
Davis finds another opening.
Davis walked the champion on the left uppercuts and body shots and built a clear earlier. The fight turned briefly in the exciting fifth when Pedraza threw 89 punches.
And Pedraza opening up on Davis along the ropes.
But in the sixth, Davis reestablished control with a left hand to the body.
Beautiful body shot by Davis. Pedraza's hurt. And yet look at Gervonta Davis, 22 years of age, still showing composure. Team off on Pedraza.
He almost finished his man then and there, but had to wait until the seventh, during which additional body work set up a brutal right hook.
Oh, vicious right hand. Pedraza goes down.
Pedraza gamely rose. No matter, the referee conceded.
And this fight is over.
Davis was boxing's youngest American world titleist. ESPN.com Stan Rayfield wrote that the win over Pedraza summoned memories of, quote, the intensity and fury of a young Mike Tyson, end quote.
Pedraza went down for the first time in his career, and it was night over. Gervonta Davis becomes the new IBF 130-pound champion. What a coming-up party.
Yes, in boxing, one performance can make a star. And judging by what he had done to Pedraza, Davis's future seemed limitless. I maintain that the fight in which Davis won his first world title was his toughest to date, featured his best opponent to date, and resulted in what remains his finest performance to date.
Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, more to come.
When an A-level fighter clashes with inferior opposition, the result should be clean. No questions, no doubts. That was exactly the case with Davis's first defense, which was intriguing not because of the matchup, but because of the venue. Davis took on English lefty Liam Walsh at Copper Rocks Arena in London, his first fight outside of the States. Most fighters take to the road because they have to. Davis wanted to, and he seemed very much at home. After a couple of rounds, during which Walsh's confidence seemed to grow, Davis exploded in the third.
Davis lands with a left hand to the body as he continues to talk to Walsh. And another
Davis is tearing his ass up in that fight.
Talking all the time, goading Walsh. Walsh has certainly not been able to jump
Tearing
on
him
him
up.
yet and impose himself in any sort of way. All the power shots, all the big attempted shots are coming from Davis. At this point, that's a big left hook, and Walsh wants to hold on. He knows that he hurts him with that one. And on the side of the head, that's another one. Desperately trying to rough him up, trying to hold on inside.
Davis is just stalking him.
And he's going looking for him now, and he's trying to finish it here.
And he knocks him out and finishes him. It's over.
In the third round, the power of Davis, and Walsh just couldn't live with it. He's
Power
got
of
steady
Tank
legs.
Davis,
Looks as though he's
y'all.
gone here, Walsh. One more, and it's all over. He stopped it. But when Davis unleashed the power,
Dangerous young man.
He's got to be one with that.
Him and Leo Santa Cruz is going to be one hell of a fight.
Anything to be taken
Make sure you guys catch it. I'm going to keep more updates as the fight
Once hurt, Walsh tried to hold.
leads up to, closer venue.
After one knockdown, Walsh was done.
More intense interviews. I'm going to give you all the news.
Even the careers of the best fighters have stops and starts,
All the news.
ups and downs, unforeseen roadblocks and danger zones.
Tank Davis is ready.
Sometimes the
Leo
negative
Santa
can be something
Cruz is
positive.
ready.
And that was the case before Davis's next
I can't wait.
which was supposed to be a
But I'm
title
giving you guys a
defense
quick
against
bio
himself on
of
second,
Tank Davis,
Mayweather
like I gave you a quick bio of Leo Santa Cruz. So you guys know what you guys are up against, or know what you guys to look forward to when the fight comes. And this is one of my good
Davis
fights.
missed making weight by 2 pounds, meaning that regardless of the outcome of the fight, the title was no longer his. 132 pounds.
Davis lost his title because he couldn't make weight.
In hindsight, he showed maturity, blaming the unnecessary setback on immaturity. I was just so young and it happened so quickly, Davis said of his ascension to the top. In the flattest performance of his career, Davis stopped Nicaragua's Fonseca in the 8th round.
Look at that, Davis, boy, power shot.
Fonseca. Oh, they're ruling it a knockdown.
So I gave you-
First time Fonseca's gone down.
I gave you guys a little highlight of
And the fight
pictures
has
of
been
Davis. You
stopped.
see, he's a power
And
puncher.
finished the fight by landing a
So we're gonna have a slugger versus a boxer versus a
22
slugger.
years old, still undefeated.
Leo Santa Cruz
Suddenly a former former world titles.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
To reestablish himself as a serious
Going down.
caliber fighter.
It's going down, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to see this fight. It's going to be very entertaining.
That opportunity came in April 2018 when he faced a naturally smaller opponent, southpaw and former world titleist Jesus Cuellar. They fought for the vacant WBA super featherweight title. For this fight, Davis switched trainers to the veteran Kevin Cunningham. This time he made the 130-pound limit comfortably. And he won comfortably as well, blowing out Cuellar as if the Argentinian were a prelim fighter.
The speed already on display from Davis as he snipes a short jab and then that uppercut.
In the first round, Davis revealed his early fight strategy, counter punch to the body.
Blistering hand speed on display from Davis, and there's the liver shot that drops Cuellar.
The stronger Davis let loose.
Left hand by Davis. But shit that 1-2 can rip that thigh out there, right in the motherfucking rib cage. Yeah, right hooks to the body, and Cuellar down to a knee again. Second time in the fight.
Cuellar against the ropes, the 9-punch combination for a conclusive ending.
What a combination! Left uppercut and down goes Cuellar for the third time. Referee Ben Esteves calls off the fight. Davis is a champion at 130 for the second time in his career.
Not bad. 3 knockdowns in less than 3 rounds against a fighter as accomplished as Cuellar. Davis was back.
And I got focus, and now check again.
What Davis needed next was obvious. A big-name opponent who, on paper at least, represented a legitimate threat. A perfect candidate was Triple Crown champion Abner Maris, but when Maris had surgery to correct a detached retina, Davis was left with a substitute. That substitute, Hugo Ruiz, was an excellent fighter, but also a much smaller one. What made Ruiz an outside-the-box choice was that he had fought 10 rounds only 3 weeks before.
Here's Gervonta Davis after a 10-month layoff. He's only fought twice in the last 18 months. Back at center stage on television, ready to do his thing, and he hopes that he can pick up where he left off.
If Davis was
Anyway.
or even disappointed, he hit it well.
After this,
Electric atmosphere here for this championship fight.
I'm going to elaborate.
Stalking. Ruiz has him in the corner again, leading with that left hand.
In fact, he virtually chased Ruiz out of the ring.
Tan splitting the guard of Ruiz. There's a combination by Davis, culminating with the right hook, and down goes Ruiz in the first round.
That's the fight.
Tank Davis is so dangerous, y'all. The boy is bad. I can't wait to see this fight. That's a quick bio of Tank Davis. And like I said on my other vlogs, I did a bio of Leo Santa Cruz. I hope this gave you guys a little insight on what to look for when the fight do come up. I'm gonna give you guys more insight as the fight approaches closer to the venue date. And until then, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, share this, and no boxing, no life. Peace out.